how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock. So we're here for the preview for the game on Saturday between Crystal Palace against Newcastle United. 3 o'clock kick-off down at Selhurst Park. As you can see, I've Sharkey with us from 100% NUFC. How's it going, man?
Yes, how you doing? You good?
You're way high, man. And, of course, to my left, you know who it is, Archer.
Yeah, mate, how we doing? Nice to see you.
You as well, man.
Aye, thank you very much.
Yes, so as I said, we're here for the preview for the game against Crystal Palace. So we came off the back of a 4-0 away defeat at Arsenal on Sunday. Did well to take the lead, but second half absolutely collapsed to hell. And Crystal Palace, they came off the back of a 3-1 away defeat to Everton, and they actually have lost their last 3 games, and who are managed by Roy Hodgson as well. So how do we go in this game against Palace on Saturday then? Let's start with you, Sharkey.
Well, first of all, the Arsenal result wasn't good enough. I thought we played really poor in the second half. First half decent. Crystal Palace, I think there's a lot of pressure on both clubs, given Crystal Palace don't score enough goals under Roy Hodgson. They are at home, they need the points, but so do we. I mean, we're not safe yet. We haven't played the best football, and after that result on Sunday, we need a response, and that's where the pressure comes on Steve Bruce. And I think we need to start the game on the front foot. If we do that, then you never know. But if we start anything like we did against Arsenal, it only play for half an hour, then again we'll get punished.
Exactly, Archer.
We should just basically just go in for the counter attack. Really, just basically like we just need to just go in for it, and obviously with the result against Arsenal last week, that was just appalling. We just got annihilated off a team that just who just literally beat us. So we need to just we need to focus on Crystal Palace. Palace have got beat about 3 times this season, back to back, but we need to just literally try and pick up some points, and obviously
Well, I tell you, the last 3 results against Crystal Palace down at Selhurst Park have been draws. Last season it was 0-0. The season before that was 1-1. And remember, our last game against Crystal Palace, when we got beat there, was back in 2015 under McLaren. Absolutely annihilation that was.
Oh yeah, it was. It was unbelievable when we got beat off Palace under McLaren. Oh, he's absolutely shit. He was the worst manager we've seen with appointed. Wally with a fucking bully.
Exactly, yes. So it's a bit of news. Injury news. We could have one player definitely ruled out, and that's Kieran Clark. He apparently came out on crutches after the Arsenal defeat, and apparently it's not a good one. I haven't heard the full extent of what his injury is, but I think he'll be a massive miss to the team after Steve Bruce kept the faith of him and he started to play really well lately.
Yeah, I agree. I think Kieran Clark's been a very good servant to us this season. I know he's had a lot of stick from fans in the past saying he's not good enough, but he's proved everybody wrong. I think he can defend really well, he can read the game very well, and he's got that good partnership with the likes of Lejeune and Jamal Lascelles, and I think he's definitely grown in confidence this season. He's going to be a big miss, but it's not to say he can't be replaced with Fabian Schär, who on his game can be very, very good as well.
Yeah, good thing we have got extra replacements in place as well. But apparently there's chances that we could maybe have Andy Carroll and Dwight Gill back fit. So at least, hopefully, we could have strikers to bring off the bench this time.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not too sure if Carroll's fully fit, but I'm not too sure. But I'm glad Dwight Gill's in for a shout. I've kind of missed him. He deserves a chance, and he should be possibly in the starting 11. I would have Gale and drop Joe Linton.
A lot of people said that they still want Joe Linton dropped out of the squad so far at the moment. Right, on to Crystal Palace, and I think there is a few players that I think we need to watch out for as well. and there's certainly a few I can name off. Archer's just mentioned one. Andros Townsend, Wilfred Zaha, yes. John Ayew, yes. And that Kouyaté as well. I think he's not a bad player as well. So players like them, I think we've got to watch out for.
Yeah, and the one you've missed out is Milivojevic as well. He's got the best.
Good set piece taker, yes.
Yeah, he's got the best conversion rate in the Premier League when it comes to, say, if we ever say award a penalty, if they get one, he's likely going to score set pieces, as you say.
I don't think he's ever missed one ever.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good player and very solid midfielder for Crystal Palace. I think they're a very good side on their day. You have to be careful for them, obviously. It's been a bit of a concern for them goal scoring wise. I think they haven't scored enough goals this season. Ayew's got 6, and funny enough, Wilfred Zaha's only got 4, which is a big surprise given that he's one of their go-to players. So I think the game is open for Newcastle on Saturday. It's how we go about it. If we go about it on the front foot and we play positive football, we've got every chance of getting something. I think a draw wouldn't be the worst result, but if we play as if we don't really want to go for it and we just sit back and we invite the pressure on, Crystal Palace have got the the know-how to break teams down, and they're only a point behind us, not to forget.
That's true, so I do agree with that as well, Archer.
Yeah, I totally agree with Sharkey there. Like, we just basically, I would just need to keep an eye on players, Townsend, Zaha, and Ayew, and what's he called?
Milivojevic.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce it.
Funny those names. Isn't
I
it?
can't even pronounce the word, but I would just need to keep an eye on them and basically just need a counter attack.
Just go for it, yeah.
Yeah, just go for it.
Okay, well, think go into the predicted lineup of what Bruce might go with on Saturday. So, but as I said, since I've been letting other people in with the videos, I'm going to let them have a chance on going through this time. So I'll start with you, Sharkey, your goalkeeper. You know who it'll be, obviously.
Rob Elliott. No. Martin Dubravka.
Archer, who do you think the back three will be? But unfortunately, Kieran Clark will not be playing.
Back three is going to be Lascelles, Shaw, and Fernandez.
That's a good one. I think Fernandez has done well lately this season. So, wing backs.
Danny Rose on one side, left back, and then I'm going to go for DeAndre Yedlin at right wing back.
So Tigler's all out this time.
Yeah, he's just not good enough. He just didn't perform well enough in that last game, and I think he needs to understand how the Premier League works and how you can't afford to make silly mistakes. And if Steve Bruce is true to his word, then others need a chance. And you look at Yedlin, I think, he's not had the best of seasons and he can fuck up at times. Sorry about the language, but you think about it, he knows what's expected.
There you go, fair enough. Your two centre midfielders.
I'm going to go for Bentaleb and Longstaff.
Oh, so you keep them the same. I would have maybe brung Isaac in for this one, but as I said, I'm leaving this one up to you. And your attacking front three.
So on one side, I'm going to go for Almiron. On the other side, I'll go for ASM, Alan Saint-Maximin. And up front, I'm actually going to go with Dwight Gale, because I am hearing reports that Joe Linton could be getting axed, and I think it is the right move because he's just not doing good enough. People will argue to say that there's service there, but sometimes he's not getting the service, but sometimes he's not making himself a presence in the box. And Dwight Gale, it's against his former club, he'd be up for it. With one players who are up for it, and you look at Dwight Gale, I think he's been made a scapegoat at times, and I think there's a bit of talent there. And yes, he is injury prone, but if it is true when he is back against Crystal Palace, then because of his pace, I'd stick him straight in.
Okay, then that is.
Otherwise, if not, then Joe Linton will obviously have to start.
Okay, and that is what I think the predicted lineup be. So I'll get your score predictions now. Start with you, Archer.
I'm going to go for 2-1 win.
I love the optimism as always, Archer. Yes. And you, Sharky.
101 in Newcastle. No, honestly, let's be serious. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Newcastle. I think we should have enough to get the job done, but a draw wouldn't be the worst result, so 2-1 I'll stick with Newcastle.
All right then, so another optimism there, and
101.
No,
Big goal difference, mind.
I'm going to go for a 1-0 Newcastle win, so I'm going to have some hope this time. Hopefully we'll start the game off well, maybe guess if we maybe get the first goal. You never know, we could end up winning this game. Let me know in the comments, as always, what you think, how we're going this game, your predicted lineup, and your score prediction will be as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, a comment, as I've said. And if you haven't checked me out before, please hit the subscribe button, and of course to check out Sharkey's channel, 100% NUFC. And I'll catch you all later. Take care.